Hey, as I'm sitting here sick because my daughter got me sick and I got my heating pad around my neck for my L&D Girlies, I understand this is subjective, but I remember we was discussing this at work. When it comes to y'all cervical checks, how do y'all do it? Because this is how I do it. It took me probably about 6 months to get fully comfortable with cervical checks, and I felt like in the beginning, centimeters 5, 6, and 7 were probably the hardest for me to figure out, right? Those were probably the freaking hardest to figure out. Right? So to me, these are how I'm going to do my cervical checks. So one is if I can get one full finger through. Like I can push my entire finger through and I can touch baby head. Like, that's one, right? And then two is if I could stack my fingers. Not necessarily I can do this. This is two. If I could stack my fingers on top of that, then it's 2 centimeters. You feel me? Like, like you over there, like, That's 2. 3 is if my fingers could go side by side, not separated, you feel me? Yeah, side by side, that's 3 centimeters. If I can get through, 3. 4 is if I do a lazy peace sign, so it's a little like that. That's my 4. Lazy, very lazy. You feel me? 3, 4. Lazy. That's my 4 centimeters. 5, true peace sign. I always say true, like a real peace sign. Chucking up the deuces. That is my 5 centimeters. 6 is if I got to strain my fingers. Like I could feel the muscle straining. Like, you feel me? And then 7 is if I got to turn my middle finger a little bit. It makes kind of like a 7. You see that? 7. That's when it turns into 7. 8 is like even more. 8, 9, 10. You feel me? That's what it feels like. I don't know. How y'all do y'all's? And what centimeters was like the hardest for y'all to figure out? Because I've swore 5, 6, and 7 was so hard for me to figure out.